Hello everybody, my name is Spicy King Reaper and welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Back at it again at the chicken strips. Back at it again with the chicken strips. I legitimately have no idea what's to happen. Oh wait, I actually do, because I'm actually very intimate with the story at this point, and I feel like this story is actually going to have a very sad or beautiful ending to it. But who knows? God knows I like this story as it is. Anyhow, last time on I Love ILYCS, that's what I'm going to call it, YLYCS, we were actually going to Colonel's actual house, which I find actually amusing because the first thing that I noticed when looking at this thing is a certain photo. Okay, obviously we're going to start here, obviously. But there's one thing I find very interesting when noticing in the house. We're actually gonna actually go through this entire thing again because that seems pretty normal to do. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. You got that right. My eyes literally burnt off. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he wanted to ask you to carry his wedding because you're a terrible chef and you're an awful person. Wow, take a stab at my confidence already. Beautiful. You try to hide it from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Actually, I think I'm actually gonna skip a lot of this because the last time had a very emotionally charged. So I'm just gonna. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Okay, the first thing I noticed when I look in this thing is two things. Actually, three things. This statuette of a golden rooster, this vase, or an urn, for obvious reasons, probably his grandmother, and stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. You're cheesy. Oh my gosh, this man cries a single tear. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Yet, I'm finding the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I think I'm gonna reveal it to him, because I trust this man. I trust him. You decided that you're ready as you ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you dive deep in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for your special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I'm not really a big fan of coleslaw. I just don't like it. I just don't like coleslaw. The shredded cabbage just glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Magnificent! Magnificent! Together you chow down the creamy slaw till a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire this taste later. Think back on this moment. Again, this man. That's funny. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later. Think back on this moment. You offer him to make him some more, but he seemed like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. Hey! You realize You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. And around the rooms are various items that you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap an item. Oh, okay. Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. For Christ's sakes, go away! Are you thinking about heading the world in quest? Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned a way. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. It's. Can you see in the middle of something, dude? Just go. You open a window or crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Bye. This is a nice statue. That's a nice statue. You noticed a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic. It is real. Taxidermy. Must be important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note was clicked. Huh. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the Greek state of Kentucky." Okay. And tap an item. Oh yeah. This urn, obviously, is an urn. You take a closer at a large urn on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. But when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Oh, yeesh, mate. That's a bit harsh, even for yourself. Poor guy. Yep, I want to immediately know this picture of him when he was young. Yep. I can understand the glasses. That's kind of normal. But the frickin' goatee and mustache? That's amazing how the young child would... Adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That's, maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? But I don't. Boy. Okay. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns upon you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? What? Okay, I'm actually gonna... Okay, do this candle. Scented candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Dirty starch color? Pieces of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69? Nice. No, it's one of his secret recipes. It's... Tapping? Huh. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver of color. It's actually spun of silver. What? A photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe it's where he discovers one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the famed photos shows an old man that looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be chewing them. Look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay, obviously there's one thing left. I don't know what's behind this door, so let's go there head first and just go for it. Whoa! You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging with him. You take it off. You take one off his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in the scent. You say that home is where the heart is. This is what they meant. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's working on, and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I usually don't learn this out, but I must say, they do. It does look good on you. You look awesome. Well, you look awesome in general. Oh crap, the jacket! You've got to take it off. You decide that now is your big moment and take the move. Tell me you're cold, fess up, and tell the truth. Oh, this isn't that type of game. Oh crap. Not that we're blaming you for trying, but still. Oh Christ! Try again. Let's do that one more time. That was a really bad move. Oh, you.
Aww.
You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Okay, so you're back. Okay, so this went a bit far. I think I developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Man, I'm a wimp. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough, you give pause. You stop yourself. I'm a champion. Colonel? Yes. Reba! I'm still so mad at myself for giving myself just Cap name. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. We talk late into the night, drifting off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Beautiful, as always. You wake up to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. That fire should be out, to be honest. The one inconsistency that I'm willing to look over. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about your new secret ingredients you just learned about. Blank. Or redacted. And some jurisdictions, well, redacted is even illegal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they ever know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Ooh, baby! Butter biscuits, and some chicken. It's meticulous? Whatever. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, takes you on a journey. And when you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that was the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? This is all happening so quickly. Ah! This is so dumb. Overwhelmed with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. Your only answer you could find is run out the door and get home. Man, it smells like wimp in here. There's only one more day of school after all. The UCSAL waits for no one. You get there home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting there for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Marimi. Sure, but you would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that, and since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me out to go out with him. I can't speak. Since I partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him he better keep your dials turned polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and just to get to know me. So yeah, sure. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know this little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things totally spiraled out of control. Did you just say that skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? Do you think that's a normal sentence to say with the words skydiving, typical first date, talking pressure cooker? I don't think that sentence should ever exist until just now. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Marimi the time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened. But the emotional connection, wowzers. Mimi offers support to you no matter what you do. Together, you and your bestie feel like you can do anything. I will destroy you in the forms of culinary art. Do you understand me? Van and Ashley? When you arrive at the school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking up ops, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because, you know, he's pop. Yeah. What's swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh god. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Here. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Aww.
We can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There was that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who dares to pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Reaper. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the energy from yesterday's mixture accident makes you wince with pain. Ew. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as things apparently as things are close to boiling over. Oh, look at that. You got the anime blushles. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Weaver, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be able to be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned by my hand? Yes, that face is the one that we aim for when talking to this one. Aren't you concerned about my hand, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner has been decided, but the presentation was quite as well as impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Just a reminder, I have no eyebrows since the last one, since I burned off my own brows. Yeah. But with the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce. If anyone wants to know what my face is currently, it's something relative to this. it was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Reaper. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that, to be genuine. Maybe you should tell more of your thoughts. Maybe you should tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into the class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of foods. See you inside, Reaper. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. An attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you covered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Boy, if I do something. Oh, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I really don't believe in magic stuff. I do. I really do. I legitimately actually believe in magic sometimes. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who spends so much time decorating a magic book if it wasn't... Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it really weren't powerful? Well, there's only one surefire way to find out. No! You open up to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergencies, as it says around the edge of the pages. I could use this spell here that says to erase anyone I choose from my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on one of the upcoming final exams. That would be a bad idea. Hey, Drastic, couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Like, maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, because as the Spork Monster said, I can't believe I said that, you can't... Those who use dark magic to advance their cooking have no good intentions at all. I'll just do it later. Don't do it at all. You take your best friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class anyhow. Spinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice and make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches out, and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for... You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles up the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Reaper, you are studying something with cinnamon. I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Reaper, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of spell. You see, before you can go any further, Marini's love drama spills over into the class. Spiegels is interrupted by a whirl of sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. What he said. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Mimi and Clan appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language from mechanical noises. Whirr. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jin and Joan. JJ forever. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangle is the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Oh my gosh. No! The coolest kid the second most coolest kid in the world, next to Colonel Sanders, and my best friend are crying and arguing. This is some great tea. Ooh, what's the tea on this one, sister? Beep. Well, take Joan and John with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of his and the gap in his panels, then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh my gosh, Clank, no! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep... Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels but not feet, and it's not entirely clear where it came from. That is also very disgusting. In the terms of deep-frying footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing to go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast pall over the final school day. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown challenge exam, or the TFCSCAE. I'm still working on the title, but you think you get the logistics. But before you can think about your upcoming presentation, there's a very beautiful store nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Mimi? Are you okay? Okay! I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in front of the class like that? In front of everybody! But tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, and you know that a breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know you know this, but I'm not gonna say it aloud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success Street. Mimi brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna set up on a Colonel Sanders Sally and ride off the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. A big ranch, enough for us to both and whoever we wanted to bring along. If it's not Papa Clank or anyone else we meet today, tomorrow, or if this entire tier, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest, you know. Anyhow, Mimi gives you a big hug and wipes away the tears from her cheeks. I really should review my menu for the day. I'm gonna make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Love it up. While you peripatetically Mimi, you completely missed lunch. Well, that's okay, because you have a better idea how to spend time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Okay, obviously the big finale is about to come up here in a couple seconds, but obviously I'm gonna have to leave it right here because my alarm just went off saying that I kind of need to end this thing so we don't have to edit as long. But don't worry, the next episode will come soon enough, as long as I actually have enough time to actually do it. Let me end it off on this note. These violins will carry our passion to the end. I don't know what's ahead, but it's going to be good, I'll tell you that much. We are gonna have to leave it there. I'm loving the story and I really do want to finish it. It's just that I don't want to do too much editing for myself, so I'm actually just gonna leave it there for now. Anyhow, as always, the game is always in the description down below for you to play it for yourself. This game, as always, is beautiful. It's actually lighthearted. It actually has a nice story to it and everything. And it has like some quick humor for itself. Definitely something worth checking out for yourself. See what happens for yourself. See what story you can get for yourself. Maybe you'll get the secret ending. Maybe you'll get the secret ending. Because God knows I'm probably not going to get it, and I'm probably not going to do it. But anyhow, I hope you all have a nice day. This is Spicy Creeper signing off. Bye bye.